Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm your host, Chris Davis. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to give you my impressions of Pokemon Legends ZA. So I've been playing the game for a little over a week, and I want to give you my thoughts on the game. This game is a breath of fresh air from previous Pokemon games. What makes it a fresh of breath air to me is the real-time battling. I've wanted real-time battling in Pokemon for so long. So in previous games, Pokemon has been turn-based. You make a move, then your opponent makes a move, and that's fun, but real-time just makes it feel like you're in the anime. You're doing, like, you're calling the attacks, you're having your Pokemon move around. It feels like you are in the anime, and honestly, Pokemon should have done this a long time ago. Digimon with the Digimon World Series, like in 1999, their first game, they were doing real-time battle with it. And I don't know why it had taken so long for Pokemon to do that, to go into real-time when you had Digimon in the late 90s and early 2000s doing it. But Pokemon has finally caught up. Real-time battles, I love them. I think for competitive, I would like it to stay like turn-based and stuff, unless they can find a way to make real-time battles fun with competitive. But I still think I prefer turn-based. But I love this real-time battle. It just makes the battles more interesting and more fun. Another thing I really like about this game is I'm playing it on the Nintendo Switch 2. And the graphics and animation and the frame rate on this game on the Nintendo Switch 2 is phenomenal. I know Nintendo isn't the powerhouse with graphics. It's not as great as PlayStation 5 or Xbox, but for Nintendo, this is a huge step up for a generation console. It looks so good. Now, the only thing they could do to make it over the top, if they had some really good voice actors, if they had some very good voice acting cast in Pokemon when they do the cutscenes, that would make the series go to the stratosphere. So this is a really fun game, and I'm really liking the story because I'm only in the beginning, but what's coming across to me is that this is going to be a more darker and grittier Pokemon story. And in the previous game, I want to say starting in Pokemon Sun and Moon, like, we haven't had a serious Pokemon villain. We haven't had serious Pokemon villain. Either the Pokemon villain was misguided, or they weren't actually evil. They were trying to do something nice, but they went about it the wrong way. It's been so long since we've had a darker, grittier Pokemon story for a game for the kids to get really engaged in, and something to attract like the adult attention. Now, like, the last dark story we had was Black and White and Black and White. And for whatever reason, I know the reason. I never played Black and White because at that time I had stopped playing Pokemon. But later on, when I started back, I played White too, but I never played Pokemon Black and White. And that's a completely different story than Pokemon White 2 and Black 2. But right now, I'm really liking the story. It's more darker, it's more grittier. I like side missions that you're doing. I like when you're battling in the wild and when you're battling people, that's real time. Yes, this is a fun Pokemon game. I'm glad I picked it up. It is really interesting. Okay. So those are my thoughts. If you haven't picked up this game and you were on the fence about it, I highly recommend you pick it up. It is fun to play. You are going to enjoy it. All right. That's all we have for today. If you liked what I had to share, please hit the like button, hit subscribe, share this video with all your friends, and all of you have a great day.